Good day, my viewers. In the next couple of minutes, we'll be studying simultaneous equation. We'll be using substitution method to solve this simultaneous equation problem. But at this time, I would like you to pause the video, copy out the question and give it a try before you move to the next slide. I hope you have done that. Let's start. The first thing we'll do is that we make x the subject of formula in equation 1, and that results to what we obtain as y over 22y plus 5. The each step explained part, it shows how we move from that equation to the final destination. The first attempt we did was we multiply both sides by xy, and after we do that, we obtain y minus 5x is equal to 22xy. Again, we add 5 to both sides, and after we do that, we have y is equal to 22xy plus 5x. Again, we factorize x from right hand side, and when we factorize x from right hand side, we obtain y is equal to x into 22 plus 5, and 22 plus 5, standing to be the coefficient of x, we divide it by both sides. Then we have x is equal to y over 22y plus 5, just like that. The second equation as well will make x the subject of formula, and the explained solution to that is what we are having on this slide now. The first attempt we did there as well was that we multiply both sides by xy, and after we do that, we have 2y plus 4x is equal to 2xy, and we divide through by 2 because 2 is common in all terms. Then we have y plus 2x is equal to xy. After that, we subtract 2x from both sides in order for us to pack all the variable x to a side, to a right hand side precisely. Then we factorize it, and after we factorize that, we have y is equal to x into y minus 2, and y minus 2, standing to be the coefficient of x, we divide both sides by y minus 2, and we obtain x is equal to y over y minus 2 as it is shown here. The next thing we did is that we equate the equation 1 and equation 2, that is as if we said x is equal to x, and we obtain y over 22y plus 5 is equal to y over y minus 2, which implies 1 over 22y plus 5 is equal to 1 over y minus 2. The reason being that when we multiply both sides by 1 over y, the y at the numerator will be cancelled out, and it will be 1 at the numerator. Then after we did that, we proceed from there to have a linear equation, no more fractional equation. By first attempt we did was that we cross multiply, and when we cross multiply, we use that 1 at the numerator to multiply y minus 2, and also we use the 1 to multiply the other denominator, 22y plus 5, and we have y minus 2 is equal to 22y plus 5. After that, we subtract y from both sides. When we subtract y from both sides, we are left with negative 2 is equal to 21y plus 5. Again, we subtract 5 from both sides, and when we do that, we have negative 2 minus 5 is equal to 21y. Then negative 2 minus 5 gives us negative 7, and after we have negative 7 is equal to 21y, we divide both sides by 21, happen to be the coefficient of y. Then finally we have our y to be equal to negative 1 over 3, just like we are seeing it on the slide A. So that is the process, and after we have obtained the value of y to be negative 1 over 3, we now put it into any of the equation. We are considering equation 1 now. We substitute y into equation 1, and after we have done that, we have this equation 1 over x minus 5 over negative 1 over 3 is equal to 22. This is what we simplify to move to the final answer of the value of x. And the simplified process is explained under this section of each step explained. We have 5 all over -1/3, which implies 5 divided by -1/3, and that -1/3 will change, as in the reciprocal will be taken when we have changed the division to multiplication, and that becomes 5 times 3 over -1, which is -15. We return that -15 back to what we have simplified to have 1 over x minus -15 is equal to 22. Negative, negative, that becomes positive. Like minus times minus, it will be positive. So we have 1 over x plus 15 is equal to 22, just like we have it here. And from there, we move 1 over x plus 15 is equal to 22. We take away 15 from both sides, and that becomes 1 over x is equal to 22 minus 15. 22 minus 15 is 7. From this 1 over x is equal to 7, we can easily take the reciprocal of both sides to have x is equal to 1 over 7. Or we go through this breaking down process, crossing multiply to have 1 is equal to 7x, then divide both sides by 7 to have 1 over 7 is equal to x. So this is how we come about the concluding part of this simultaneous equation, where we have the equation and the solution to the equation is x is equal to 1 over 7 and y is equal to -1 over 3. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. You can click like and subscribe. Have a nice day.